Hi there everyone, Josie here, Life at 50 and Beyond. Thanks for joining me here in my channel. Today I have a project that is requested by a student who will be living in a dorm and will be sleeping on an airbed while she is living in that quarter, because it will be low, no platform, no bed frame. So she has requested specifically for a low side table. I can create something for her, but I also want to give her an extra functionality, or this project an extra functionality. Now it's up to her if she wants to do it the same way that I will do it on the second part of this video, or she will just stop on the first one. So it's totally up to her. The additional parts that I will put will actually add to the stability of the side table. To construct this low side table, I will be using these two stainless steel paper towel holders that I am going to be creating as my stand or my leg for the table. I'm going to put them together, and one part will be the bottom and then the other part will be the top part. Whenever you put this together like so, if you are not going to be careful, one will be protruding out. So you want to make sure that nothing is protruding, because what's going to happen is if you put your tabletop, in my case it will be the pizza pan that they sell at Dollar Tree, it will not lay flat on top of this stand, because the top part of the other paper towel holder will be protruding on top. So of course, if something's protruding, it's not going to lay flat. So the best thing is to make sure that you adjust it so that the handle of the other paper towel holder will not be sticking out. So I'm just going to be connecting these two using my zip ties. So I'm going to be using two zip ties, one on each side on the top, and then another couple of zip ties at the bottom, one on each side also. But I'm going to be connecting or loosely tying them first, and then once I have achieved the desired height and adjusted them to where I like it, that's when I'm going to tighten the zip ties and then reinforce them with my hot glue. And then I'm going to be adjusting to the right height, and then I will tighten the zip ties and then apply hot glue to reinforce my connections. The reason why I want to put hot glue in the crevices or those open spaces there, or in between, in and under the zip ties, so that it will not slide down. Especially if I put weight on top, tendency is it will slide down, so I have to make sure that it's going to be tough. Now, as you can see here, I'm just making sure that I level it off so that there's no protruding part, and then I am going to be putting in more hot glue. The more the better, and it will make it tougher and more durable, and again, it will not slide down. Once I am satisfied with my connection, I am going to go ahead and cut the excess zip ties. Okay, once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and repeat everything at the bottom. So this is how I'm going to be doing it. I'm going to put it on top. I think that should work. Now I'm going to be using hot glue here for demonstration purposes, but to make it sturdier, because the pizza pan is not sturdy enough, what I'm going to do is use two pizza pans here. I'm not going to hot glue them together. What I'm going to do is just put the one with the decoration with the contact paper on top. I will glue the plain one that doesn't have the contact paper, which will be my permanent fixture for my side table. And I'm going to be using, again, for demonstration purposes only, I will be using hot glue. I suggest using industrial grade glue like E6000 or Gorilla Glue. They also sell Gorilla Glue, hot glue, and they're really pretty strong. So I'm just going to be using my regular hot glue, because again, this is just a requested project. I don't intend to keep this, so I will dismantle it. But if you want something like this for yourself, for your home, or as a gift to anyone you know, you have to use glue that will be a stronger bond and that will be more permanent. So since hot glue dries faster than, let's say, E6000, what you can do is put hot glue, and in those areas that don't have hot glue, you can put your E6000. I'm trying to act quickly here because the stainless steel is cold, and the tendency is it will dry up my hot glue faster than I can put it or connect it to the pan. So I'm just looking at where I'm going to connect it, and then I will press it tightly. So I'm making sure it's at the center of the bottom part of my first pan. And then I'm going to be adding more glue here to make it sturdier, and even though it's just hot glue, it will make it more stable. So just apply glue to the perimeter to where it connects. Any gap that you see, just go ahead and add hot glue. Even if you use the industrial grade glue like E6000, I suggest using this as well. Use this technique to reinforce your connection and make it stronger. I'm just removing the extra glue, or the strings of glues, or what we call sometimes as webs of glue, just to keep it a little neater, although this shouldn't be an issue since this is going to be at the bottom of the pan. Chances are nobody's going to see it, but just keep it as neat as possible. And then now I can turn it over, and voila, I have my low table. I'm thinking you can use this also as a plant stand and, just a display table. So I'm just going to be putting this tray. The reason why I'm not hot gluing it, and again, you can also glue this if you want it more permanent, but I'm thinking perhaps I can use this, or she can use it as a tray if she wants to, especially if she's entertaining in her small room. That's why I decided that it's something that's not permanent, that she can just easily lift up. So I'm just going ahead and putting some items on top. I did say that she will use this next to her low bed, so she said that she just needs to put something on top, maybe a bottled drink or a can of soda, or even her alarm clock or her cell phone. So she is not too worried about it being too sturdy, because next to her bed is going to be her desk anyway, but she needs something where when she puts her drink or her alarm clock, she can easily reach for it. So this doesn't have to be so much of a load-bearing side table. So just keep that in mind if you are making this project. Okay, my daughter just came home and she's giving me some milk boba tea, so apologize, it's now next to me here. But I'm just showing you here that you can also wrap with a ribbon, a piece of ribbon, to coordinate your style, to cover up those glue as well as zip ties. So I'm just gonna demonstrate it here real quickly. If you are not too thrilled about this finish, the stainless steel finish, again, you can cover it with anything you like, especially those who do not want anything shiny. If you're into the rustic look or farmhouse style, you can wrap this with burlap, rope, and any other thing that you would think would match, or you can even spray paint it the color you like. Next, I'm going to be connecting this stainless steel napkin holder, and I'm just going to put it on one side of this table, the bottom part. And this is where the second functionality comes in. So I'm just going to be attaching it to this side here. As you can see, it looks like they are meant to be together, right? Because of the finish. So I'm just going to be attaching this with my small black zip ties. Again, you can use whatever zip ties you have. I'm just using the black small zip ties so that they don't look too bulky. So I'm just going to be connecting this side here. And since the napkin holder, the shape there is not exactly the same width as the handle of the paper towel holder, so I need to make sure that at least I centered it when I connect it before I tighten my zip ties. So I just want to show it to you up close. where I connected this. That's why it's sometimes helpful to have small zip ties so that it's not too bulky and you can barely see it. And I'm going to go ahead and tighten my zip ties and then cut the excess zip tie and then reinforce again with hot glue. Okay, so that you can see better what I'm doing here, I use a foam core board, a white one, so that you can see, so there'll be a little bit of contrast there rather than our granite countertop, which is in black. So that's how the connection is. And then now that can hold napkins for, as a buffet server or organizer or caddy. And then on this side here, I am going to be using some pencil holders that I got also at Dollar Tree. So I'm using these two black pencil holders. They are the small size pencil holders. Will be perfect for organizing the utensils. Good about this pencil cup holders, they already have those holes, the mesh, and you can insert your zip ties through. So here I suggest using the smaller zip ties because the large ones may be too bulky to fit into the mesh. So I'm using this. I got this also at Dollar Tree, and they're a mix of red, white, and black, so I'm just using the black one. Make sure that when you're doing this, the seams will be at the back. Those pencil cup holders have seams, so if it will bother you that they are in the front, just hide as much possible any flaws or imperfections, so just put them towards the back. So here I'm connecting my zip ties, and then what I'm going to do after I connect each of the pencil cup holders to the center where I also connect the napkin holder, I will also connect the two so that they will not shake or wobble. I'll connect them with another zip tie. Go ahead and apply some hot glue to reinforce your connection. I wouldn't do that anymore since this is not going to be something that we're going to be using permanently in our home. And what you can also do is apply hot glue on those sharp edges, where you cut the zip ties so that you will not get scratched or cut. So this is it. So I'm going to go show it to you how I'm going to set it up as a buffet caddy or organizer for when you are having parties or get together. And voila, you can actually use a Lazy Susan. You can put this on top of a Lazy Susan. Unfortunately, Dollar Tree doesn't carry those Lazy Susans anymore. They haven't stocked up new Lazy Susans for the past couple of years now. But you can actually hack a Lazy Susan using two Dollar Tree 7-inch round baking pans. And then what you can do is put some glass marbles that they also sell at Dollar Tree. Put those marbles in between those two pans, and then you have a Lazy Susan. And for that idea, I credit Alejandra from Alejandra.tv. She came up with that hack, so she could see even with just one pan, it's going to be okay as a buffet caddy or, a buffet utensil plate organizer. So I think that if she is not going to be entertaining anytime soon, this will be good for picnics or outings. She can carry this with her, or instead of that, she can use this portion here to put her tab, a book that she reads, or even her cell phone while it's charging. And then her bottled water, she can put that inside one of these pencil cup holders. And then her pens or pencils that she used to write notes, she can use the other cups. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please share to anyone who may be in need of this type of item in their life. And please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Please click that notification bell icon so that you will not miss any of my new uploads. And don't forget to leave some comments down below. Hope you all are having a great day. Take care now. I'll talk to you again on my next video. Bye-bye!